Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do an updated Kindle Paperwhite review. So I have had this not for a whole year yet, but close enough for me to kind of get the ropes and figure out that I truly love the Kindle Paperwhite. I will start off with the one negative thing that I don't like about the Kindle is that it can be kind of slow and laggy. I'm not sure if that's just mine or if they're all kind of like that, but for instance, like if you go and you're going to click on something, you see how it's slow, but I'm aware of that. If there's something that I'm wanting, I will just go on my phone, on my Kindle app, and look up the book that way and then download it, and then I will just sync it to my Kindle itself. So I'm not doing a lot of searching on my actual Kindle. I'm doing just mainly reading, although I will do searching as well. It doesn't bother me personally. I just kind of know that it's going to take a little bit, and I'm very patient with it because I do love my Kindle regardless of the fact that it's a little bit laggy. In addition to the Paperwhite, I love it. It's very easy on my eyes. I love that the dark mode setting. I don't think I clicked it. But the dark mode setting, oh, she's dirty. Don't mind. Sorry. We're going to roll with it though. I love the dark mode setting. Like I said, it's very easy on my eyes. It's very soft, even on just the regular version. Supposedly, this is a waterproof version. I've never tested the theory. I have read this while I was in the bath, and with the steam and all of that, I've had no issues with my Kindle since I've had it. I'm obsessed with the way that it feels in my hand. It's lighter than my phone. It's wider than my phone, so reading on it is a lot easier. I do read at a 4, so they have different font sizes. I prefer the 4. You can change in your settings like what the text will look like and all of that. I just have it at the basic, but I do read a little bit smaller, not the smallest, if that makes any sense. So I feel like I'm reading an actual book that way, I should say. And I really enjoy that aspect of it. Like I said, it's really light, so it's really easy on my wrists when I'm holding it. I love the fact that I can read this in bed and I don't have to have a lamp on or a light, or I don't have to sit up, or I'm not awkwardly trying to hold the book. I do love that aspect of it. Very simple. I also love the fact that anytime I'm on Amazon and I want to buy a book, I can instantly have it and I don't have to wait for it in the mail. I enjoy that it's small enough to where I can put into my purse or I can take with me anywhere. I love that amenity of it. I especially love the fact that it stays charged very long. I believe I charge, and I read every day. And if I don't read every day, I read almost every day, every other day. I read a minimum of 5 days a week. So it holds its charge very well. And I charge it maybe once a week. Maybe. More like every other week I have to charge my Kindle. So that is amazing. I have taken this camping with me before where I've had no service, and I was able to go the full week with no service solely on my Kindle and reading and not even having to charge it. So the sustainability of the battery life is pure perfection. I am obsessed with my Kindle. I recommend the Kindle Paperwhite to anybody and everybody. I've recommended it a couple of times on my TikTok. Like I said, I know that it can be a little bit slow or on the slower side or lagging, that sort of thing. But if you're a patient person and just realize that, then there's no issue in my opinion. So there are so many positives about having the Kindle. I don't know about any of the others, so I always just recommend the Paperwhite. But if you are a reader or wanting to get into reading, I would suggest getting the Kindle, specifically the Paperwhite, just because it's what I have, so I can recommend the Paperwhite edition itself. It's also very easy to link like your Goodreads, and it goes automatically. If you're connected to Wi-Fi, it will update Goodreads if you have it set to where it will pick up on once you've began a book, it will kind of let Goodreads know that you've began the book. Once you finish it, if you rate it, it will update your Goodreads, which is amazing. You can't write, or maybe you can, but I just never have, like written an actual review through my Kindle Paperwhite. I've just done like the star rating itself. I just recently got into NetGalley, and through NetGalley, you get sent e-arcs. And with that, you can actually have them sent straight to your Kindle. So I really love my Kindle for that as well. There are ways for you to figure out your Kindle email. And then when you're on NetGalley, it will send it straight to your Kindle that way via your email for your Kindle itself. I also love how easy it is to annotate books while you're reading them on the Kindle with highlighting the text. Also flagging pages. That is amazing in my opinion. And then, like I said, it goes straight to your Goodreads, so you can see all of your highlighted text in your Goodreads app, which is amazing. Another thing that I really love about the Kindle is that if you don't know a word, you can just tap the word and then it will bring up the dictionary definition. I found it to be really helpful. I just recently read a fantasy book, and I'm not that good when it comes to fantasy and mythology and the connection and who they are. For instance, I just read a book and they were talking about oracles. Don't even know what that is, but I was able to just go on the book, highlight the text. I'll show you. So I was able to tap the word and then it gave me the definition. So here's an example of what a highlighted text would look like on the Kindle. So it's not like a bright yellow or a color, which I enjoy. I like the simplicity of it. Here's just an example of kind of like what it would look like on the inside when you're reading. Okay, so just for example, here we have this here where it says with the face. So you'll just hold the word and then it will bring up the definition. So I love that amenity of this specifically. Now, I believe you'd have to be connected to Wi-Fi in order to get this type of information. But when you're reading a physical paperback, you don't get that amenity. You can't just hover over it and then it will bring it to you. You have to go on your phone and look it up and all of that. I love that this is super easy, especially when it comes to newly getting into certain genres, such as how I mentioned fantasy, which is very hard. It's very extreme and very intense, the worlds and how they depict them and all of that stuff. So with the Kindle Paperwhite, it's very easy to just figure out what the heck they're talking about. There are so many things about the Kindle that I probably still don't know, but I am obsessed. Like I said, I recommend it to everybody, and get one. I'll link it down below. I will link this baby down below so you can get yourself one or gift it to somebody. Oops. If you know somebody who is a reader or you know somebody who wants to get into reading, like this is an amazing gift, especially for right now during the holidays, to gift them, even if it's not necessarily for Christmas or a birthday or anything like that. It's an amazing gift. I would also recommend pairing it with the Kindle Unlimited. Kindle Unlimited is $9.99 a month. Through Kindle Unlimited, there are tons and tons of books that you can read. Now, the way that it works is you can check up to 10 books at a time. However, you can read 100 books in the month if you want. You are only able to check out 10 at a time. So it's kind of like a library card. You can't go to the library and just take every book. You can only take a certain amount. Once you return them, then you can get more. That's how it works. And I'm obsessed with Kindle Unlimited. I'm obsessed with my Kindle Paperwhite. I am obsessed with reading. And I would recommend pairing the two together. You can also gift somebody the Kindle Unlimited membership for the year if you want as well, paired with their new Kindle Paperwhite. But that is my updated video on my feelings towards my Kindle Paperwhite. So thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. And like I said, get your Kindle or gift it to somebody, and I will have it linked down below. Bye for now.